What's up, Keep Pounding crew? We're back today with another video. Keep pounding. Today's topic is day 2 of training camp. If you like the video, if you like the channel, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell, select all. The channel's about to get hot here in the next few weeks, so you do not want to miss any new videos or live streams coming out. So please hit that bell and select all, so you don't miss anything. Come on. It's that simple. Leave a comment down below if you feel like doing so. Let's get into it. So, first things first, Jeremy Chin picks off the first pass of training camp off of a tip ball that was supposed to go to DJ Moore. And Chin showing that speed at safety right there. On the 7-on-7 drills. You'll love to see it, folks. That's just Chin being Chin right there. Meanwhile, you got Terrence Marshall showing off. Terrence Marshall, for the second day in a row, is making some big catches. And it's attracting a lot of attention. It attracted mine as well. I saw the videos, I saw the technique, I saw the footwork. This dude is motivated. He is hungry. He came to play. He came to practice. He came to work. That's what you like to see right there. That is what I was preaching about yesterday on stream. That's exactly what I was talking about when I said, bring your competitive fire. And this man brought it for 2 days in a row now. I'm excited. This is exactly the bar that we want to set in training camp. I want every player on this team to feed off that. Whether you got a chance at making that roster or not, feed off of it. It could be the difference between making that 53 and not making it. I'm telling you, boys. Snap to it. Get to it. That competitive fire is something I haven't seen in a while out of this team. And we need it in the worst way possible if we want to compete with the Bucks this year. So, get it going, man. And Matt Rule says, today was a good day. Today was a good day for him. He's a rookie. He's going to have good days. He's going to have bad days. And today was a good day. It means a lot. But I got to keep stacking up days. In Marshall's own words. This is just one day. I got to keep taking everything one day at a time and keep building off this day. That's the mentality, man. That's the mentality. And he's been learning from DJ Moore and Robbie Anderson. It also helps to have an LSU offensive coordinator, a former one, to where you start to pick up on this stuff a little easier than, you would expect him to with any other coordinator. So, you're looking at a 6'2", 200 pounds wide receiver. He's measured with a 78 1/8 inch wingspan and a 9 1/2 inch hands. I mean, it doesn't get any better than that. Coming into training camp and knowing that you just set an example for everybody as a rookie. That's how it's done. That's how you get my attention. That's how you keep my attention. Y'all see the bar now. Let's get to it. Let's get it. So, you know, and in Matt Rule, talking about the competition in a number of positions, he didn't really specify on that, actually. What he did was he talked about the difference between this year's offseason versus last year's offseason, where we have the OTAs, we have everything else that we didn't have last year. And it's making a big difference because these guys are coming in trained, they're coming in hot, they're competitive. You know, it's everything that last year wasn't. And I'm excited. And you should be too, as Panthers fans. So, you know, the OTAs change everything when it comes to how prepared these players are coming into training camp. And it just feeds on and on and on into the regular season. You know, and I can't stress enough how important the OTAs and training camp are. So if you want to know what type of players I'm scouting for and looking for, Terrence Marshall Jr. That's it. Right there. That's it. That's what I'm looking for. You got J.C. Horn talking about his first training camp with the Panthers, you know, talking about the soccer on a heat, you know, that he's used to. You know, nothing new. Techniques he's focusing on. Which areas of offense. You know, none of that. None of that really impresses me or catches my attention. Because this man's going to come in here and do what he does. You know, he's been doing it in South Carolina for 2 years. And he's going to do that for years more in the NFL. Whether he stays with us or not. So, you know, you get what you get with J.C. Horn. That's not surprising. You know, in day one, Matt Rule is talking about how the team's shape and fitness. But the two things I picked up out of that presser today, one was he did make a side comment about staying healthy. And it shows me that it's on his mind, which is good. And again, I'm going to stress this statement. I'm going to stress it as many times as I have to. I want this spread around social media. I want it everywhere. Whether you got to put it on t-shirts, whether you got to put it on wherever you got to put it. Bumper stickers, I don't care. If we stay healthy, we play better. Let me say that again, because I don't know if y'all caught that. If we stay healthy, we play better. That should be the slogan from here on forward. We've had so many injuries with this team. So many key critical injuries. And I'm done with it, guys. I'm done with it. I don't know about y'all, but I'm done with it. I want to see these guys stay healthy and stay on that field. Whatever it takes. Whatever it takes, guys. For real. Alright. I'm going to close out with one more statement here. Because I feel like it's important to do so. Before I do that, there was a certain defensive tackle that was wearing leggings that I undervalued. And I kind of threw it to the side. And I kind of regret that now. After hearing about him having a good day or two here, I'm going to keep an eye on him tomorrow morning And we're going to see how he does. And if I like him, I'll promote him. If I don't, I won't. That's simple. I don't believe that we had any of the I'm looking. Okay. They did not have linebacker Frankie Louvu back on the field today. So he's still on the reserve COVID list. And showing up early is, surprise, surprise, Ian Thomas. No one expected that name to pop up, did they? But he was catching passes from the jugs machine well before the start of practice again. 2 days now. That's what I'm looking for right there. He did the same thing Wednesday. Works to keep from being left behind by the new addition, Dan Arnold. There you go. Y'all wanted to see this man work on his catching ability? I've said it a couple of times during videos during the year. There it is. He's working on catching. So, you got Deontay Brown at right guard. And what did I tell you about Deontay Brown? I was very, very impressed with him before the draft. And now look where he is. He's getting some time. He's getting some attention, which is good. You got Cameron Irving at left tackle, Pat Eflin at left guard, Matt Paris at center, John Miller at right guard, and Moten at right tackle. That's what we're looking at right now. Now, we got people rotating around. It's going to be interesting. I want to see who gets rotated around tomorrow when I hit up there tomorrow morning. So I expect to see some interesting stuff. And Matt Rule is saying, get him on tape. Get everything on tape. Everything on tape. You know. And he also said something else very interesting. If all you do is play with the first team offense versus the first team defense, and the next guy plays the second team offense against the second team defense, you never get a chance to see different guys against different people. Whoa! Brand new concept that most of these coaches don't do in the NFL, that they should be doing. I guarantee you Belichick does that. There's a few other coaches that do. But that's a really good concept. And I mean, I'm not just saying, whoa, because I hadn't thought of it before, because I have. But, yeah, it's a relatively new concept for most of the coaches out there right now in the NFL. It's just, Matt Rule just changed it up the game a little bit. I respect it. I like it. He does things a different way, and I like it. He kind of bucks the system a little bit. And when you see stuff like this, you just go, okay. And again, the end goal is to get the best 53-man roster you could possibly get at the end of camp and preseason. Yes, I said preseason too. That means preseason is important too, everybody. It's not just fun and games. It's not just a free game or a really cheap game that you could go to. Nah. Preseason's about way more than that to these players. Especially to my man Effie Abada, who got his starting role after 3 years of getting spotted in a preseason game. So, end of the day, you're trying to get the best 53-man roster possible. And this tactic right here is brilliant in getting that done. So, props to Matt Rule. I love it. Let's do more of that right there. I think we should look into the program of keeping players healthy through a new nutrition plan, new health plan, stuff like that. That Matt Rule started. That actually Ron Rivera started that probably the year before he got fired during that training camp. And I wanted to see what the results were. I wanted to see if that was positive, negative, what could we improve on, what could we deter from, and, should we keep that going? Is that working? I saw a few less players injured that year than I thought I would see, but it was still major players. And, that ain't going to cut it. We got to do better. We literally have to do better. So, we keep these guys healthy, we end up in the playoffs. Period. Point blank, I'm saying it. Period. We got a shot at 9 or 10 wins if we keep all our star players and all our key pieces healthy. If we don't, we're looking at 6, 7, maybe 8 wins at most. Not going to cut it. But we'll see what happens. So, players I'm watching. Daquan, of course. Jeremy Chin. DJ Moore. Since he had that one pass tipped off his hands into Chin's hands. I'm also going to be looking at Terrence Marshall Jr. I'm going to be looking at a couple of the younger corners. I'm also going to be looking at Sam Darnold and Ian Thomas. So, everybody else, if you catch my attention, bravo to you. But those are the players I'm watching tomorrow morning. Catch my attention, you get promoted on the channel. And the management is paying attention. And I just want to say thank you very, very much for paying attention and valuing my opinions. By the way, whoever is watching from the management, thank you very, very much. I feel privileged and honored that I've gotten your attention. And I hope that my opinions go into your evaluations. One last thing I want to say in this video before we end it. Please, 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 please be humble, respectful Panthers fans, representatives of the brand. I've seen so many people misrepresent this brand as fans. If you're going to wear the gear, be respectful, please. Represent yourselves in the right way. There's going to be those toxic people in every fan base. I get it. But we can do better. We can be better. If we truly want to be respected in the NFL, it starts right there. I've seen so many people disrespect this team, this fan base, this organization as a whole. And it starts right there. You want to make a difference, you want to make a dent in that, it starts with you. Starts with you. Whoever's watching this right now, it starts with you. I recently heard from one of my friends that there was a toxic Panthers fan. I don't know the name of said person, but yeah, very disappointed to hear that. And I apologize on behalf of all Panthers fans to my friend. I had to do it. You know, this is a platform and I've got to use it. I've got to. To promote better, responsible representation of this organization. Yeah, I just get so disappointed when I hear about stories like that. And I would have said something to him, for sure. I really don't like apologizing to my best friends and having to tell them, said person does not represent the whole of our fan base. I really don't like having to do that as a Panthers YouTuber. It's time to be better. It's time to wake up and represent ourselves better. Only you can do that. And that's just the beginning. We represent ourselves better. We represent this organization better. Respect will be given. But we can't get that respect if we don't do something right now to earn it. So I just want to say that to end this video. I really didn't want to have to put that in there, but you forced my hand. So it is what it is, but the majority of the Panthers fan base is amazing. I love all of you. We're all a family. This is a Keep Pounding crew, We're all brothers, sisters of the same crew. And, it's all inclusive here. All inclusive. I love all of you. Alright. I will be at training camp tomorrow morning. I hope to see you guys there. I will be in the end zone area. So if you'd like to come by and say hello, please do so. Also, don't forget to leave a comment if you are interested in joining the Fantasy Football Yahoo League this year. Top 3 winners, not including myself, will get an autographed training camp booklet and a letter from me. Thank you for participating, with a name and a number of every player that was signed onto that booklet. As many as I can get. I am human. I can get these wrong. So please be understanding of that. But I will try my very, very best to make sure that every name and number is on there. So if you are interested in that, please let me know a week before the start of the season, and you will get in. I may extend that an extra 3 days. We'll see. But bare minimum, if we do not get enough players to draft, we will not do it this year. Which means you will not be getting your autographed booklets. So please, if you'd like to participate, please do. This is great for U.S. people only, especially if you live in states where you cannot attend training camp. Get on it. So I will see you guys at training camp tomorrow. Thank you very, very much for watching. And have a great day. As always, keep pounding.